Today, we're playing an updated Buzzwole EX deck list, and this deck got not one, but two new cards added to its kit. The first one is the non-EX Buzzwole that deals 40 damage for 2 energy. However, if your opponent has exactly 1 price point, you deal 80 damage, which could counter things like Oricorio. Top of that, we have Starting Plains that takes your Buzzwole EX from 140 HP to 160 to potentially 190 with your Leaf Cape. We also have a Celesteela, Kartana, double Pheromosas, our Lusamines, and an Erica for Sustain. With that, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this deck list. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe, and let me know what we should play next. And enjoy today's matches. All right, guys, here we go. We have a unique lead here. I think it's almost always the Kartana in the back. Just to start with the opener, you never know, we might actually be able to find our single Celesteela. We're only running 1 here. And this is actually pretty good. We're going to be able to pop this Mimikyu fairly fast, I think. So I'm going to go with the research right now. See if we find any more basics. We do. There's our Celesteela. That's a massive pull right here. Huge for me. And then what I'm going to do is get into the Buzzwole EX. I can't imagine a world where this isn't just the GGs, right? Because across 2 turns, we're going to get 1 point and we're going to chip this guy over here. Now, after chipping, I think what I want to do is just find Cyrus, and there's my win con. I win the entire game. And that's what I really like about Buzzwole and Pheromosa, is you can, off of 1 combo, 1 Cyrus, you can close out games and guarantee the win with your Cyrus. Now, there are ways for my opponent to get out of this. Lucky Ice Pop, if the Mimikyu's in the active. What else can they do? They can do a couple things, right? Oh, interesting. We're just gonna full send. All right, I like this. We're just gonna full send the Mewtwo EX. All right, so here's my options now. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna research real quick. Doesn't really help me out here, but it's also not the end of the world because we can jump blues right there. It is getting us closer to the cards that we want. You know, I guess they could. No, we have another Pheromosa. We literally have another Pheromosa, so we can target the Cleffa the following turn. Which, if I'm being frank, is kind of fantastic. I guess they could get rid of our cards in our hand. They're going for the Gardevoir, regular Guardy. Okay, well, I think that does actually kind of change things now, doesn't it? Interesting. I think this still puts me in a really good spot. Assuming I can go into this guy. And how many cards? 7 cards left. Oh. 7 cards left is kind of a lot, isn't it? This guy comes in and guarantees 80 damage off rip here. But the issue becomes the Pheromosa, I think. Making sure it can survive. I think I have to just go Pheromosa now, if I'm being honest. I'm going to Leaf Cape here. We do have a Lusamine, so if they do stay in with the Mimikyu, we're okay. But just in case they don't, we're going to chip this guy down, but then also knock out the Cleffa, and I think that's a really good play on my part. Okay. Now, if we see another Mimikyu EX here, that could be kind of bad. Okay, it's a Mewtwo EX. That's actually pretty good because Mimikyu EX, they would have gotten another disguise off, and that could have derailed me a bit. Not sure why we do that though, right? Like, the heal is smart. Still within range though. Unless... Alright, well that's a wrap. Never mind. My opponent disregarded the raw absolute power of Buzzwole. Let me make sure I have two. Yeah, I have two in here. I'm good. Might as well be a top deck, cause it is. Cause it is. You can't handle the buzz. There it is. 120. I was a little scared that they had a lucky ice pop, but there's our first win with the updated Buzzwole EX deck list. We didn't actually use any new cards in this match, but they were in the deck. That's how crazy this deck is. Let's keep going. All right, we are going second with a Buzzwole EX lead. I need this Pokeball to hit my solo Celesteela because that's pretty bad for me. You just need to find the Celesteela, I think. Dude, such a good card. What the heck? Good news is we could technically just ramp Buzzwole, right? Get this guy online. We have a Leaf Cape to take us kind of up there. So I'm not like super against this, you know? That's pretty bad for me. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty bad start. Let's do the Pokeball. Let's see what we hit. Celesteela is crazy good for me. No Celesteela, which means I'm just gonna go here. Is there ever a world where I Rocky Helmet this guy? I don't think so, but I also don't want to give them... Oh, this is rough for me. I think it's... I want to reduce the cards in my hand so my opponent doesn't use Copycat. I think they have it. I think they run Copycat in this type of variation. And I also don't want to commit to a Rocky Helmet or a Leaf Cape, so I'm going to have to end my turn here and kind of hope that my opponent doesn't have it. Especially drawing that many cards. Like, you're sending a lot back, so even if they Copycat, I don't think it's going to be that much value. Okay. There's the... Yep, that's not great for me. Are they swapping in? They drew two more. Okay. Not gonna lie, this is not looking great for me, guys. Oh my god, look who decided to show up. Look who decided to show up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna put this guy down. I'm gonna go here now. I'm gonna attach here. I think this is the play. Oh yeah, no, I think we might actually end up coming back and winning this. I'm going to Ultra Thrust. Okay. I'm going to go into this guy. Right. We go into the Celesteela. They don't have enough to knock me out. We actually do chip damage to them. And then we have a Cyrus to pull their Mega Gardevoir back in to hopefully close out games. Now, the issue is if they have enough, help me out here. Dianthas, right? Dianthas could recover a lot for them. But if they don't have Dianthas, this is pretty good, actually. This is actually so good. Now, oh, it's not even the one I was thinking of. Oops. Okay. Well, they haven't evolved their Solosis. Now, come to think about it, maybe I should have gone in here and just knocked this guy out. But I don't actually know if that was the play. I mean, that's the play now with our double Cyrus, that's for sure. They're going to come in and hit here. I'm going to Ultra Thrust into you. Right? They can't retreat. I'm just going to hit back here. And then kind of see what they want to do. They're going to hit for 60. We go down. I think... And then also starting planes helps this guy stay alive. Okay. I think what I'm gonna want to do is actually just Cyrus here, right? How much do they go up to? Smart play, smart play. 60, and how much? We're gonna be able to do 100 to them. Is that enough? I think they go up. Yeah. No, I think I am just gonna do this now, to be honest. I'm not gonna let them get this guy online because he's gonna be very annoying to deal with. Like, increasingly, like super annoying. So I'm gonna go here. I don't even know if I want to put my Buzz down yet. We still have Celesteela. And I'll do 100. I'll just go for the 100. Now, they're gonna need to like retreat and do all those shenanigans all over again, right? I think they do, potentially. Like, oh, lucky Ice Pop. If they retreat, they would have died, right? The Tails? Okay, they can't retreat or else they lose. I kind of want them to retreat because you're losing 90 HP here. Okay, sure. Oh, he goes, okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to Pokeball real quick. Cortana. Don't you want a Cortana? We have a Cyrus to close this guy out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Erica. Right? And then I'm going to swap into my Pheromosa. Still have an energy, you guys. I think I'm going to take advantage of that energy. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take advantage of that energy. So I'm going to go into this guy here. I'll attach one for now. And then I will retreat this into my Buzzwole. And I'll go again. To smack them for big beat damage. Cool. Pretty good. Oh, they're going to come in and hit for 60. But we have Pheromosa, which I think is going to be kind of crap. I think we have to do the exact same thing again. Oh. I didn't consider this. Oh, that's kind of good for me. It's not like crazy good, but it's also not like super bad, right? I don't have another heal in my deck. Oh, how do I do this? I'm gonna do this real quick. And then I'm just gonna jump blues. Potentially into the back here. I think I go here. Ooh, I was a little concerned about that. We lost our starting planes. A Cyrus here is really good for them, but I wonder if they hold it. We actually might lose this. Okay. Oh, they go for it right now. They said we are not waiting. take the 90. I'm gonna go into this guy because we do some pretty good damage. I don't think I want a Cyrus just yet. I think what I'm gonna want to do is this into the Lusamines right here. Or wait, oh, they got 2 points. They got 2 points, you guys. Oh no. Okay. Because of my EX. So this guy won't even do damage. That makes a lot more sense why they did what they did. All right, we're just going to hit for 40. It's not even going to be close to being enough. All right, Peculiar Plaza is up. And they have a Lily. So they're kind of just wasting cards here. We'll take that damage. Unless they have another Cyrus, we might be okay. Because what I can do is here. Hold on, let me make sure I have enough. Oh, I have plenty. Okay. I'll go into this guy. And now what we're going to do is we're going to Ultra Thrust. Ultra Thrust into my Buzzwole. 120. I guess a Sabrina could be bad. But also, like, not really. Another Lily. Okay. I need to top deck a Lusamine here. I think that's the only way I have a chance. Like actually finding a Lusamine right there. Okay, cool. And then we still have one more shot. Just one more chance here. And that is, let me make sure, 2 left. Lusamine, we have to hit heads. If we miss this tails, like it's all over. But this heads actually keeps us. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even matter. And we get it. And we get it. Okay. So if he hits us, I don't have any more heal, you guys. That's the problem. We're going to go out of range. Maybe he gets scared here. Maybe he gets worried. Because the issue is this guy's going to come in and just knock out my Buzzwole EX. Oh, he has the win with the Sabrina. Never mind, dude. He had every single card. That was a good game. That was a really good match. I think in hindsight, 2020, I probably should have targeted that early Solosis instead of trying to like pivot around. GG's to my opponent, man. They had a great deck there. Man, that last match took forever. Talk about a stall game. And it looks like Matchmaking Roulette only put us up against Psychic types. And now we're going into a Water type deck. So... Palkia! Oh no, did they watch my video? That's crazy. So I'm recording this video the same day that the Palkia EX video like literally just went live 4 hours ago. So like seeing stuff like this, I'm just like, yo, did I influence this? I kind of feels like I might have. It's kind of cool. Anyway. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. A Pokeball. I'm going to research first. I think that's the play. Oh, okay. And if we can hit Celesteela here, I'm going right into Kartana. Oh my god. That is sensational. All right, so we'll go here. I'll add this guy. I'll go there. I'm going to Rocky Helmet. Say I won't. And then we are going to Ultra Thrust right into Kartana. And I don't know if I want to cape just yet. I want to save that. Right? Because Buzzwole's at 140. Dude, if they hit me, they're taking a lot of damage. And then our single prize Buzzwole could potentially... Oh, this isn't the deck that I was playing. Okay, never mind. I was running double Palkias and a Alolan Muck to counter Oricorios. And also, I guess you could counter like things like Celesteela. all basic Pokemon with abilities. Well, I guess we would have countered Suicune. So I don't know, man. All right. We got ourselves a Lusamine. I'm gonna hit again here. And they are in range to get destroyed by a Cyrus and at least them having one prize point. So I'm not mad at that. How do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, wash out. Interesting. You retreat here? Good Irida. Fantastic Irida. Okay. But I feel like they're wasting resources. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would commit that much. I don't... I mean, okay, so if I Erica now, I just don't get maximum value. If I let this guy go down next turn, I knock them out. Unless... No, I still knock them out, even if they have Irida. So I think I'm not going to use that. I will put the Leaf Cape on this. I really don't, man. I really don't want to. I don't think there's value there, so I'm just going to go for Thrash Metal. The way they survive this is like a Potion, Lucky Ice Pop, and an Irida. But outside of that, I think we're okay. We're gonna get 2 prize points right now, which I am not against. All right, beefing up that guy makes a ton of sense. Now, if they attack me, oh, okay, sure. I'm gonna 1000% just Cyrus, right? And get that 2 points off real quick. Like it's nobody's... Or do I wait? No, I don't think so. If they cycle my hand later, I'm cooked. I'm just going to pick that. Or they concede. All right, awesome. You go from the longest game to the shortest game. All right, I'm going to do one more just because... What was that? We didn't even find Buzzwole EX. Let's get one more game, win or lose. This is kind of fun. Kick decks at all. So we're just going to lead double Pheromosa. And you know what? We'll throw a Buzzwole in there. Just to reduce our hand size so they can't get any benefit, potentially, from a copycat. Now, seeing an Indeedee here is like kind of scary, but also not really scary, you know what I'm saying? I think what I want to see is a way to knock this Indeedee out. So like a Lusamine Rocky Helmet on my Pheromosa is like really good for me. I think it puts us in a really good spot. Okay, well that's kind of an issue. That's kind of a big issue. I think I'm gonna go here, right? Oh my god. Okay, no. You know what? I've never top decked so wonderfully. Assuming they don't evolve here, they're cooked. Lasagna. Right, just keep that Ghastly a Ghastly. No way you have your rare candy and your Gengar and all of that nonsense. Oh my god, of course they do. Of course they do. They just top decked. I wasn't ready. Right. You know what's kind of good news is I could just beef this guy up and start hitting the backline. Like, I'm not really concerned about that now, am I? Just hit here for 20. There we go. I think this is the play. The issue is if they, like, retreat. Then that's kind of the issue, right? Ooh, Meloetta. Like, if they go Peculiar Plaza, we're going to starting planes and just cancel that out, I think. Oh? Oh? Is there a world where we just don't do this now? I'm not sure. I think we wait one more turn, right? And on top of that, I think I do give the Rocky Helmet now to my Pheromosa in case they want to, you know, they won't be able to attack anyway. Maybe I should have waited. All right, so this is really good for me. This is in range. Unless for whatever reason they decide to swap out right now into the Gengar, into the active spot. If they don't, we can just Cyrus, and honestly, it might lead to a concede. Okay, sure, yeah. End your turn, end your turn, end your turn. Give me the Cyrus. There it is. There it is. I never doubted. Where is it? Let me hit him with that get over here. Sensational. Retreat. All right, I'm gonna hit for, what is that, 120? Yep. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, how much do they hit me for? This guy's gonna come in and hit for 120. He doesn't go for it though, which is interesting. Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh yeah, no. We have another Cyrus in our deck. Sure, bud. I'm gonna copycat and get all those cards anyway. I wonder if they just DC here. You know, before even like retreating, I'm gonna starting planes and then copycat. They really took their time. Okay, here it is. So they went for the Lusamine. I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna put this down now. If we can find the Leaf Cape, we're good regardless, because this, we lose to a Peculiar Plaza and a red from them. I need the Leaf Cape here. No Leaf Cape. Little sad. They need a lot of things to go right here. Oh. May have messed up there. But just to be on the safe side, I'll go into this guy. Now, I'm scared that they're just going to be able to get the second Gengar online before I even find Cyrus. Okay, that looks very promising. That looks less promising. But still very kind of promising. They must have it, right? All right, good news is... Oh, they're going for damage, bro. I don't know if you do that. I mean, they're going to be able to heal, right? I'm going to go here. I'm going to research now because I don't think we're going to be able to in the future. I'm going to go right here now. We did not find the Cyrus. So if they do, in fact, evolve into a lot of psychic types today, man. If they do, in fact, evolve into Gengar EX, we will not be able to use any other card. So like having Buzzwole kind of close to like coming in and knocking them out is really good for me, actually. And in fact, if we come in next turn and hit them for 120 into their Gengar, and then also draw the Cyrus, they're forced to retreat, right? Oh. Oh, we win. What? Why would you do that? It's over. I thought you had the other guy, bro. What? What? That's crazy. Okay. Are they going to retreat here? They want y'all over first. That makes sense. But then even if this guy hits me, Oh, okay. No, no, no. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's pretty good. But even if you hit me, right, it's over because we're hitting 120 on the board. There's literally nothing they can do. Bro, I need 1 point. I need 1 point. They're not paying attention to the points here. And we're just gonna, you know, this is a lesson, I think. What even was that? All right, Buzzwole comes in, hits the Crown Rare Meloetta. We take a win, and guys, I think Buzzwole's back. In fact, actually, like day 2 of the new set, I thought Buzzwole's gonna be so good, mainly because of Obstagoon, because of the damage of like 140 damage, and then also the other EXs. And even outside of that, you know, very small vacuum of decks, Buzzwole just seems pretty good. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe. Let me know what we should play next, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.